Hey Aries, how's it going? This is going to be your monthly reading for May 2020. This is my first time doing the monthly reading, so please be sure to send some feedback below. Just before we get into this, I want to let you know that I am doing readings by donation at this time, so if you're interested in a private reading with me, please be sure to check the link below. As always, if the message resonates, please be sure to like, share, subscribe so that it continues to circulate. If it doesn't, these are general messages, so please be sure to check your other signs as well as some of the other videos on here or one of the other many talented YouTube tarot readers. I'm sure somebody has a message for you guys somewhere. Okay, jumping right in, Aries. Get a bit of a funny energy surrounding you guys right now. I felt a little bit of fear, and at first I was kind of leaning towards, is this a fear of failure? And then I kept getting a no, but there was a fear of something, and it really comes down to, it's like this fear of success. It's like you guys know that you can do, like you're this fiery ball of energy, right? It's like you guys are so ambitious and you know that you can do whatever you set your minds to, but it's just like it's almost this feeling like, yeah, I know I could do it, but what if all this stuff, right? It's like it's almost like trying to convince yourself out of it for some reason, and you know, it's just don't do that. There's no need for that, right? However this resonates, if this is in terms of work, a relationship, career, right? It's this idea that you know, again, like it's not that you think you're gonna fail at it. It's like you know that this could be something really good, and for some reason it's like it's spooking you almost. So anyways, we'll take a look at the tarot and see what it has to say. But yeah, interesting vibe coming off you guys, Aries. What is the overall? Definitely. This is what you're afraid of, Aries. This is what you're afraid of, the Ten of Cups, really. I mean, this is just, you know, this is having, like, all your cups are full. This is overwhelming joy, happiness, emotional fulfillment, okay? Like, yeah, this is what you're worried about. It's too funny. Guys, like, Ten of Cups is what we all long for in our life, right? It's like, again, if this is a relationship, this is a relationship that is the full deal. It brings you so much joy and love and compassion that you didn't even know was possible. Or if this is work, then again, it's like this brings you such a personal fulfillment, so much personal joy. It gives you purpose, okay? So let's see what's going on here for Aries. What is this idea of this fear of success hanging around? Okay, upright or reversed. Okay. Let's break up. Aries, please. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Really flying out. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, guys. So you have, to start off here, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Upright, this is all about putting in the work to build. It's just like, you know, like you tirelessly work at everything, and you're so willing and ready to put the work into everything because you understand the long-term stability and success that this is going to bring you, okay? Again, I take it however resonates, but I mean, being that the Ten of Cups is here, naturally my mind goes to relationships because it is something that's emotional fulfillment, but again, doesn't need to be, right? Yeah, so this Eight of Pentacles here, this is all about, you know, working to put in that work, that solid foundation that you need to have the house, have the stable life with your partner, your family, whoever it is, okay? In reverse, I'm getting the feeling that it's just like even though you know you have put in all this work and it could be successful, it's like this lingering fear of like, but what if it's not enough? What if it's not enough? Or what if I put the work into it and I get everything I want, and then I have to keep putting work into it. It's just like, well, yeah, but that's how it goes, right? Like we don't just put into the work into something and then kind of brush our hands off and walk away. Okay, if you want something to really work, to really be long term and sustaining, it takes work. Relationships take work. Business projects take work, right? Like everything takes its own time. Okay, so don't have this fear. Like I do feel like this is where the fear is stemming from. It's this idea that, you know, am I really gonna see all this? You're deceiving yourself a little bit here. Okay, I definitely feel this deception where it's just like, you know that you have put the work in, and you know that you have everything to offer this situation to bring about what it is that you desire, but for some reason you're doubting it or questioning it, or it's like, again, questioning this idea of, again, it's not that you're just like, no, it'll never happen. It's like, no, like I know that it'll happen, and then what? And then what? Like, what's with this? And then what? What you're heading towards, like this 10 of Pentacles is here, okay? This is stable. This is literally like you put in each of those pentacles to build this solid, stable foundation, right? This is in terms of your career. Again, it is earth energy, and earth energy can be focused around finances and material abundance, but it's like you have everything you want. And this is a relationship. It's like you did put in that time and energy and effort into making this as something solid and stable and long term. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles isn't about something that's going to come and go. Okay, this is something that's long term, in going into the future here. Okay, but it's like you've done all the work, but for some reason you're seeing yourself here in this reverse position. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles is yours. Like, it's already yours. It's just for some reason you're not seeing the potential of this. And it's not even that you don't see the potential of this. It's just, again, it's like, and then what? That's what keeps coming to my head. And then what am I going to do? So great, I have my 10 of Pentacles, and then what? It's just like, it's almost, I just got this feeling where it was like, you know, it's just this idea of, all right, so I completed this phase. I got everything I've been working so hard towards. And then what am I going to put my time and energy into afterwards, right? And it's just like, but why, you know, like, just because one thing is completed doesn't mean that we're just going to be stuck and stagnant, and, you know, nothing's ever going to change, or no new opportunities are ever going to come for us, right? It's like, no, like, complete this cycle so that you can move on to the next bigger and better in your life always, right? Like, we're never not learning, and we're never not growing. So don't have fear around, well, what do I do next? And then what, right? Princess of Sword here, yeah, right? She's about looking at things with a new creative outlook, okay? She's all about kind of coming in and being like, yeah, you know what? I didn't like that. I'm going to go with this. Or, I don't know how that makes me feel. What about this, right? It's just, she's kind of playful here, right? She's just like, I'm thinking I'm going to cut the bullshit here. Yeah, I'm going to cut that bullshit out. That's no longer serving me, right? So she does have this kind of creative energy where she comes in and just goes, I'm going to see things from a different perspective. What is this new perspective going to bring me? Okay, so this is a good energy, and it being a younger court sign energy, or court energy, it is about bringing in. She is bringing in new ideas and new opportunities and new ways of thinking. Okay, so this is a fresh new outlook on the perspective that you're in. The thing to take note of and to be careful is that you guys have the Devil here, right? So this is where you guys are stuck. I love the way that the Devil card is represented in this deck as well, because it's this idea that, you know, like, what we feed into our minds has to come back out, right? It's a two-way, this is a two-way road, staircase, whatever you want to call it, right? What happens if we shut that door and we stop filtering, or stop putting in, all those negative thoughts and repeating thoughts and patterns in our head? What happens if we put a stop to it, right? Because that is what the Devil is all about. The Devil is all about repeating karmic cycles and lessons, and just basically not, you know, not seeing things for what they really are, because we're stuck in these cycles. And instead of seeing things from this new perspective, like the Princess of Swords is trying to bring about, you keep going cyclical, right? And it's this idea of, you know, words become thoughts, thoughts become actions, actions become your reality, right? So if you're going to keep having this negative thought of, well, what if, you're going to hold yourself back from this. 10 of Pentacles is already there for you, right? So don't take away, don't dismiss all the hard work that you've done, because you've already done the work. You know, this 10 of Pentacles is already yours. Why do you keep convincing yourself otherwise? Why do you keep convincing yourself that, well, if I get the 10 of Pentacles, then what? What am I going to do, right? It's like, let's shut that out for a minute, and let's look at things from a new perspective here and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's complete this cycle. Let's get that stable 10 of Pentacles that I'm deserving of, that I've worked my butt off to get. And then let's see what new comes for me. Let's see what else comes about for me, okay? Let's get rid of this devil energy a little bit here. I mean, it also could be said something about, you know, the other side of the devil is like indulging in your desires a little bit too, right? So it could be cutting, nope, I take that back. It's definitely about putting an end and a death to this old ways of thinking, okay? For a minute there, I was just like, maybe this is about, you know, indulging in something new that's creative with you, which I always think you should, right? It's like, if you complete this and there's something else new that kind of tweaks your interest, absolutely go for it, okay? But most importantly, right now, we need to put a death to this way of thinking. You're holding yourself back from all these blessings that are literally right there for you. It's like, you've put in the work. Why not reap the rewards of it, guys? You know, don't hold yourself back from that. You've done the work. This is for you, right? Don't hold yourself back from that. So yeah, definitely putting an end to that way of thinking. Taking away these negative thoughts and replacing them with new things. It's just like, yeah, you know what? I deserve it. I've put in that work for myself. And then see how those positive thoughts change your words, and how those words change into your reality and the habits and the perspectives that you form around for yourself, okay? I want to clarify this 8 of Pentacles. Let's go back to this 8 of Pentacles here. What is this 8 of Pentacles about here, Spirit? Can you clarify this 8 of Pentacles, please, for Aries, please? Whoa, wow, that one really shot out. Yeah, I told you. Okay, this is all about self-deception here, guys, okay? This is thinking like, you know what? I could put an end to this and like complete this cycle and claim my reward for it, or, you know, I could kind of just keep doing what I'm doing and like see how that goes, okay? Don't deceive yourself here, okay? You guys have already put in all that work. Claim your reward, okay? Don't let all your hard work go to the wayside here, okay? Because once you do this, you know what? This is just going to open up so many more doors, okay? So if you're worried about what's waiting on the other side for you, don't, because it's like the minute that this chapter closes, because 10s are all about completing a cycle, right? It's like this new doorway is going to open up like hundreds of, maybe not hundreds, but I'm maybe over exaggerating a bit, but it's going to open up this abundance of new opportunities to you, okay? So don't worry about that. Let's get a couple messages here. Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries, please? Where is Aries currently at in this soul journey? What guidance? Here's one. Okay, let's get a couple more, please, Spirit. What messages can we offer to Aries on this journey that they're currently on? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have, let's first go back to this one. Purpose. I know what I am here to do, right? you've already put the work in, and you know that this reward is waiting for you, okay? This is all for a purpose. There's a reason why you're nearing the completion of this cycle, okay? There is a reason why. So just take it. Don't worry about what's on the other side, okay? We're not meant to know everything. They're saying, like, complete this cycle, claim your reward, and then wait to see what's waiting for you on the other side, because you're going to be pleasantly surprised, right? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes, again, right? That there's a purpose to it. There's a reason to. You have 2 10s here, right? You have 2 10s. It's just like you're completing this cycle that's going to bring you this overwhelming emotional abundance and fulfillment and this stable, solid foundation for yourself. You guys have nothing to worry about, okay? It's like once you have this isn't the end all be all, okay? If anything, this is what everybody wants in their life. It's just like get that fulfillment that you deserve, and then wait to see what else comes for you, okay? Because it only gets bigger and better from there, right? Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Yes, right? We're completing 2 cycles here, 2 cycles that bring us overwhelming emotional abundance and fulfillment, an overwhelming, stable, solid ground to stand on, okay? I am thankful for this life and all the opportunities that it presents to me, okay? This was an opportunity presented to you. You're nearing completion of this phase, and there's nothing to be scared about here, okay? Because once this cycle ends, it just means that a new beautiful one is beginning, okay? And this isn't awesome. This isn't even like putting closure to like baggage or negative things from the past, okay? This is reaping the rewards of all your hard work, guys. All right, Aries, I hope the message resonated for you. If it did, please be sure to like, share, subscribe. And if you are interested in a reading with me, please check that link below. I'll see you next time. Bye.